Hello, I'm Daniela Bonafetti.
And I'm Marika Seigert.
And welcome to our weekly news update. Here are tonight's top stories. More and more people in Italy are affected by the coronavirus because of how quickly the virus is spreading. Marist has suspended all regular programming and coursework for the spring 2020 semester at the Florence campus. All Marist students in Italy are strongly encouraged to leave the country immediately. Marist's main concern for their students is to make sure that they are safe, healthy, and secure. Students will be able to finish the spring courses online beginning on March 23rd. All students should keep an eye out for the Marist Policy's website for further information regarding travel restrictions due to the coronavirus.
In regards to our state, for several weeks, it seemed like the coronavirus was far from being dangerous to us. The virus was already circulating in California, Illinois, Washington, and a few others, but now it has finally reached New York. Governor Andrew Cuomo released statements Sunday night announcing the first case in the state. A source told the Washington Post the woman lives in Manhattan. In the statement, Cuomo said the patient, a woman in her late 30s, contracted the virus while traveling abroad in Iran and is currently isolated in her home. Although this is just our first positive test of the coronavirus, we need to continue to take necessary precautions. Wash your hands often, use hand sanitizer, stay away from those who are sick, and take extra precautions if traveling anywhere in the upcoming weeks.
Joe Colomb, founder of Trader Joe's, has died at age 89 on February 29th. Trader Joe's has become one of the most popular grocery store chains in America because of their affordable and good quality food. Joe has been described as an extraordinary, accomplished, and smart entrepreneur who built a company that introduced something welcomingly different into the grocery retail space. The first Trader Joe's opened in Pasadena, California in 1967. Since then, hundreds and hundreds of Trader Joe's stores have been built across the country. Rest in peace, Joe. You will be missed, but your grocery store chain will live on forever. From the release of the first horror film of the year to Lady Gaga's new album, here is Claudia Rufa with this week's entertainment report.
Thank you. Hello everybody and welcome to this week's entertainment report. This weekend we had our first hit horror film of 2020, The Invisible Man, starring Elizabeth Moss, Aldous Hodge, and Storm Reed. The movie, originally a novel written by H.G. Wells, follows a scientist who develops the technology to turn himself, you guessed it, invisible. With an estimated earning of $29 million at the box office, director Lee Whannell explains that while the ending does leave room for a sequel, it's too soon to talk about making one. Now onto television news. CBS's show The Amazing Race is putting their production on pause due to the coronavirus. Since the reality show involves contestants traveling around the world, producers thought it would be best to bring the filming of their 33rd season to a halt until conditions improve. In pop music this week, we see the return of Lady Gaga. This past Thursday night, Lady Gaga dropped a new single, Stupid Love, which is to be included into her 6th album coming out later this year. Rumors say the album will be titled Chromatica after the word appearing in her music video and on the single's cover art. After working on A Star Is Born and last releasing her soft rock album Joanne, this new album will be the first pop album of Gaga's since Art Pop, which came out back in 2013. That concludes our entertainment report for the week. Once again, I'm Claudia Rufa. Thank you.
A lawsuit was filed against Apple for purposefully designing their older generation iPhones to slow down, after many iPhone users claimed that once a new phone version came out, their old phones would become faulty. The trillion-dollar company is willing to pay $500 million to settle this dispute. The owners of certain older generation iPhones may be compensated up to $25. The settlement will be finalized on April 3rd.
Andrew Cuomo, governor of New York since 2011, is proposing a climate change fighting bond titled Restore Mother Nature Bond Act. As part of his 2020 agenda, Cuomo states that climate change is his top priority and that he is planning to take action and make progress on resolving the planet's climate crisis. The bond dedicates $3 billion to fund statewide environmental restoration programs. Cuomo's plan is to restore habitats, reduce flooding, improve water and air quality, and reduce carbon emissions. This bond is part of a larger 5-year, $33 billion plan, which makes this New York State's most intensive climate change action plan to date. The legislation will be voted on in November. Voters will determine if this plan will go through in the general election.
For over 90 years, the Poughkeepsie Italian Center has been located on Mill Street and been a place for Italian Americans to come together and have events. But according to the president, Jack Palouse, the building is no longer needed and they are looking for a new location to house their club. The building is currently on the market and is selling for $1,700,000. The club has 222 members, making the three-story building too big. The building is being advertised as a place that can be used as a restaurant, medical facility, or community center.
There is another frivolous fast food feud. This time, our contenders are the Golden Arches and that girl with pigtails. Today, March 2nd, Wendy's released their brand new breakfast menu. McDonald's retaliated with announcing that March 2nd is now National Egg McMuffin Day and gave away free Egg McMuffins from 6 to 10:30 a.m. through the McDonald's app. Wendy's responded with a feisty tweet reading, "Here lies mediocrity, #EggRipMuffin," accompanied with a tombstone dedicated to America's favorite breakfast sandwich. So what do you think? Is this truly the death of the Egg McMuffin, or is this a whole new era for Wendy's?
As a fan of Wendy's myself, I'm hoping that it is a new era for Wendy's. Well, that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Marika Seigert.
And I'm Daniela Bonifetti. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.